Hello everyone! As you can see, we are in my bathroom because today I wanted to talk about my hair routine. So I'm gonna pop you just there. You're in between my cleanser and my daily toner, so you're in a good spot. But today I wanted to talk about the products that I use for my hair, the tips and tricks that I have, and just generally what I do and how I apply things, because I always get asked a lot about my hair and my hair routine and all of that. So I've got everything in front of me, and today is actually one of those days that I'm gonna need to wash my hair. My first tip is don't wash your hair too often, because just like you, 10 years ago, I was washing my hair probably every single day, every other day. I thought if I didn't, they would look dirty, they will look greasy, and I changed my habits 10 years ago. And since then, I've had beautiful hair. People always comment on my hair. My hairdresser always tells me that I have really good hair quality. That wasn't always the case. I had really bad hair when I was a teen. So that's gonna make a big difference. So now what I do is that I wash my hair twice a week, usually on a Monday, because I play tennis for an hour in the morning and I get really sweaty when I play tennis. And then usually on Thursdays or Friday, depending on what I have to do. Today is Thursday, and as you can see, I definitely need to wash my hair. So I'm gonna show you the two things that I do before I jump in the shower. So first of all, of course, I'm gonna brush through all my hair, get rid of any tangles. I use the wet brush. To me, this is the best thing to really detangle your hair while being soft and gentle with it, because the last thing that you wanna do is pull on your hair and just pull so many hair strands that it doesn't make sense and it's really damaging. This one is super gentle to use, so I love that. And then I always use a pre-shampoo treatment, which is just a fancy name for a balm or an oil. One thing that I really like, if I have very dry hair, like especially in summer with, you know, the sun, the sea, the chlorine from the swimming pool, I use the balm to oil pre-shampoo mask. The reason I keep that in its packaging is because otherwise I forget about it. But as you can see, this is well loved. This is really, really thick, so a little goes a very long way. I've made the mistake in the past of applying too much, and I ended up with, you know, those greasy, like, sticky hair. That isn't a good thing. So you want to have just a little bit of product. But today I'm gonna use this. This is L'Huile de Leonor Greyl, which is an oil that you use before you shampoo, just a tiny bit. It is solid, so you need to put it into warm water for a couple of minutes before using it. But this is great. I use it probably once a week, so not every single time I wash my hair, but definitely whenever I feel like I need something to show some love to my hair. And then I move on to the shower to wash my hair. I always do 2 shampoos. You probably know that by now. The reason I do that, there really is a couple of reasons. I feel like it really helps me to get rid of product buildup, because I use quite a lot of product throughout the week, whether it's a texturizing spray, a finishing spray, dry shampoo, all that kind of thing. So it really helps me to get clean hair. I love the fact that I can use 2 shampoos for different uses. And then I feel like it really helps my scalp, because I do have psoriasis on my scalp, which is a nightmare. Thankfully, I have one technique that helps me to keep that under control. But psoriasis is really the worst, because it usually flares up whenever you're stressed out, which is pretty much every single day at the moment. So for my first shampoo, I like to use the Urtekram Rose shampoo. Urtekram, I always say it in French, so it feels weird saying Urtekram. Urtekram is a Danish organic brand. We actually sell their products on our website, and I love the rose range. It is by far my favorite. So I do this shampoo, foam it up on my head, rinse, and then I move on to the second shampoo, which is their nettle shampoo, also from the same brand. This is amazing if you have dry, flaky scalp. It is really calming, and it really helps to keep things under control. And I use that with this tool that I got from Amazon that is scarier than it is, because those are really soft, like silicone spikes. I use that to really massage the shampoo onto my scalp. I feel like it helps to boost circulation. It helps to get rid of, you know, the dandruffs. It's a little bit disgusting, but that's real life for you. So then I move on to either a conditioner or a mask. I was gonna say face mask, hair mask. For conditioner, I use the rose one, also from Urtekram. And if I do a hair mask, I use this one from Avril. This is so good, it smells like mango. It's also one of those products that we have on our online shop. Avril is such a great brand. It's actually from France, it's organic, and the reason it's so affordable is because they don't do a lot of marketing. So it's really great because their products are really, really affordable. Which one I do depends on my mood and the state of my hair. I tend to do more mask in the summer for the same reasons that I use a balm during summer, and most of the time I'm gonna use my conditioner. So I have my shampoo, I let it sit on my scalp, I apply my conditioner or my mask or whatever, and then I use one of those, in French we say crocodile, I'm not sure if that's the case in English. I use one of those remind me of my style in the 90s, like, you know, 98, 99, I was rocking these. I use that to clip my hair for what, 3 to 5 minutes, and I take the time to do like body scrub and use my shower gel and all the things that you do in the shower, and then I rinse really well. One thing that you don't want to do, and I know that a lot of people do that, I used to back in the day, the worst thing that you can do is take your hair like this, take the shower and just go and rinse, rinse, rinse. I know it is super satisfying, but I swear if your hair feels greasy after washing it, it's gonna be around your scalp. It's not gonna be on your ends, and the water is gonna be very damaging for your hair. So don't do that. And then once I'm out of the shower, I use this thing. This is a hair towel that I got in Japan last year. I used to have one from Primark, but it was completely ruined. So I got this one with ears, because if you're gonna look stupid and ugly, you might as well just have ears on your head. So I use that to wrap my hair for about, what, 5 to 30 minutes, depending on my mood, what I'm doing, what I have to do. I have a confession to make. I hate using the hair dryer. I feel like it's so noisy, I cannot stand it. So I probably use a hair dryer maybe, what, 5 or 6 times a year. So I always make sure to wash my hair whenever I have time to let it hair dry. It's so much better for your hair, it really changes things. That being said, I know not everyone can do that. So whenever I use the hair dryer, I use this. This is the Bumble Bumble Blow Dry Accelerator. And if you hate the hair dryer as much as I do, this is going to change your life. It's a spray, you just need to spray a little bit onto your hair and it cuts your drying time in half. It's amazing. I discovered it last year, and although I don't use a hair dryer very often, whenever I do, I use that. And it changed my life. And then another product that I really love to use, especially with the hair dryer, because it works that much better. This is the Kristin Ess, I always struggle to say her name. By the way, she's the hairdresser that does Lucy Hill and Lauren Conrad hair. She's amazing, her products are amazing. This is the volumizing mousse. This gives you so much volume. A little goes a very long way. I love to use this product. I know it's a struggle to find them in Europe. I know they have them in Germany, and I found mine at Target in the US. And then if I'm letting my hair dry, I'm gonna use the Bumble Bumble Bump Building Styler. You can also use that if you use the hair dryer because it protects against the heat. I use that whenever I hair dry my hair, because if I don't put any product in it, my hair is gonna go like really puffy, which doesn't make sense and doesn't look good. So I always use that just to make things a little bit smoother, a little bit more put together. It really saves on styling time afterwards. And then if I'm gonna style my hair, I'm gonna use my Hot Tools curling iron most of the time, because that's the one that I'm the best at using, and I can do that in like, what, 10 minutes. And then afterwards, I'm gonna use another Kristin Ess product. This is the Signature Finishing Spray. This is amazing. I used to use a L'Oreal hairspray. This is so much better. It's not like sticky, it's not like, you know, it feels like a spider web sometimes. This doesn't, it keeps your hair very natural, but it holds the style that you went for. And then to finish it off, I'm gonna use this product that I've been raving about for years. This is the texturizing spray from Worthington. You can find it online and you can find it at Boots if you're in the UK. I always stock up. I feel like I have 3 backups of this. This is the best, most affordable texturizing spray that I've found. I love to use it just so that my hair looks a little bit more natural. And then I still have that to talk about. This is a hairbrush that I use. I use the wet brush on a day-to-day basis. I use this one whenever I'm doing like a ponytail, a hairdo, a bun, or if I just want to have really beautiful shiny hair. This is from Mason Pearson. This is crazy expensive, but I've had this one since I was 5 years old. So the quality is impeccable. My mom has hers also for like 20-25 years. I bought one for my husband when I met him, and he still uses it. Like his is right here. He's got the big one, I've got the small one. But this is amazing because it really makes your hair super shiny and really like beautiful, basically. So I feel like that's it. Those are all my tips. I hope that you enjoyed seeing products that I use, the techniques that I have, the tips that I have. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments down here. You can also reach out to me on Instagram. I love chatting with you guys. It's one of the perks of this job. It's definitely one of my favorite things. So yeah, there you go. That's my complete hair routine, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.